boots hit the floor at the break of day. Coffee in a thermos, a can of snuff, mud on the Chevrolet, map on the dash, chasing that ghost in the field today. I'm just grinding for the great one out there. Some say it's love, some say it's prayer. Hours in the hush, breath hanging in the air. I ain't letting go till that dream's in my crosshairs. Yeah, I'm grinding for the great one out there. Tracks in the frost, heart starts to race. Wind shift once, I can taste the chase. Days stack up like shells in the surf. Old songs hum and I laugh at myself. Oh yeah, I'm just grinding for the great one out there. Some say it's love, some say it's prayer. Hours in the hush, breath hanging in the air. I ain't letting go till that dream's in my crosshairs. Yeah, I'm grinding for the great one out there. Maybe today will be the day.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. Hello. Alright, we have audio. Alright, let's call a few people out. People that's chatted so far. Moon over Miami is here. He says he's home today relaxing. Sounds like a good plan, Moon. Nick is here. Please hit that like button. Thank you for attention to this matter. All hail Troy, the most intelligent epic hunter of the game of all time. Well, you're close. Downtown Ernie Brown is here. Good to see you. Grandson got truck simulator, may get on some of the runs. Perfectly good with me. All right. Well, let me make sure I've got everything adjusted like I need it to be. And I gotta adjust this. I gotta have this. I gotta have this. All right. Well, I think we're ready to go. I'm going to start out at a different time today, just to see what happens. I noticed that when I went through the other day, or this morning, and some of the deer were eating out of the feeder earlier. So I'm going to run the clock, a morning run, and I'm going to run around and see what happens, what's at the feeders for the grind. And if it doesn't produce, then I'm going to put it at the normal evening clock. and see what we get. I'll see if we get anything different. It's just an experiment. Gimpy's here. Good to see you, Gimpy. For you guys that's competing, you have to excuse me, I got a little cough. It's allergies. For you guys that's competing for the Real and Virtual Outdoors Riding Gun Club, remember competition opens Friday morning at 8 a.m. Closes Monday morning at 8 a.m. Pictures in by noon on Monday. I will announce on Tuesday. And I will have a short live stream coming up for the next one, as I will be going on a trip. I want to get that in, tell you what your rules are, where you guys can start practicing for the bass competition, Fishing Planet. I'm gonna run up here and look, see what's here. I don't expect that I'm gonna see a whole lot of these first couple feeders in this time slot, but I do want to check it out just for giggles. I will be announcing that bass competition relatively quick after Tuesday. And I'm going to be getting ready to go on a trip. I'm going to be trying to get things ready to get out of here. I want to get that taken care of and knocked out. Give you guys a little practice time. If you haven't heard, we will be doing a competition on Fishing Planet starting in September. It will be later in the month that the competition you'll have almost a month to prepare. So you have time. So if you have not done Fishing Planet, much with it, you still got time to get in on the bass thing at the Texas Lake. I'm just gonna look here. Hey, leaving. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. We're gonna make a rotation at this time slot and see what they're doing, but I don't expect much. And then I'm going to fast forward the time to the shooting time, and then we're going to get at it. I've been practicing. Yeah. Everybody should have ample time to get prepared. Something's running through the corn there. Ain't nothing here but a bunch of rabbits. That's a doe. I thought I seen something running. That's a doe. Nothing that's going to change the way I'm doing things so far. We're about, I'm going to guess about 8:30 in the morning, 8:42. We're going to run it one pass and see. Just make sure I'm not missing opportunities early. I don't really think they're going to be feeding. There's something down there. It looks like a turkey. All right. Got to put more of a manly deer up there. You talking about for the thumbnail? Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, that was a Gemini one I made. I generally don't use that much. I usually use Grok. But I use Gemini now and then when I need to conserve a little usage. Because they do have us on a weekly usage plan. So sometimes if I'm just making a generic thumbnail that I'm going to throw up, I will make them out of those. There's nothing here. Alright. Let's do the rotation because we're not seeing anything here. We're gonna hit these 2 stands and then we're gonna start it regular time. This didn't pay off. I got about 4 of those things that I made for this grind, and when I'm done with this grind, when we do finally finish it up, we will get rid of those. Anyway, alright. We're done with this, and it's going to start raining, so we're going to set the clock 1500. We're going to start our rotations. So we should start seeing a few deer here now coming in. Yeah, banana, yeah. I use it. They give you a few free ones. I use them. I use and see, right on cue. There they be. Got a few shooters out here. Let's see what we want to do. There's 3 out here that I'd like to shoot. That doe's got to move her head. I'll just bust him right there. Let's see if we can get another one or 2. We got him. Alright. We got 2. Don't know how good the second one's hit, but he's hit good enough to probably put it down. There's another one I use besides Gemini. I'm trying to think of the name of the damn thing. It's free. ChatGPT. That's what I use. Dog, if you would. We're about to find out how good a shot I made on that second deer running. I use that. I've got several that I use, and yeah, that's what I use. I think you get 5 or 6 pictures for free every day. So if I need them, I use them. Wasn't a great shot, but it wasn't a terrible shot either. He'll be up here pretty quick. You hit him solid with this 30-06, it puts him down. So you really, I didn't get a bottom. There he is. I think it's important to use a bigger gun. As big as gun as you absolutely can. Shot him in the pelvis. So you don't spend a lot of time running them. That's the thing. Running them, chasing them. You're a little bit more time is spent quality. on the grind and not looking for bodies. All right. I'll have to stop every once in a while and keep y'all up on the numbers. Speaking of the numbers, we are now at we are 536 commons into the kill with 10 with 4 diamonds and 6 rares. So we are at 546. I did a little bit on it one night, but not much. So we are closing in on the 600 kill mark. I need to make a couple of night runs on this. Probably get them numbers up, get this thing on the road being finished off. There's a 2. I think there's a 2 back there. I'm gonna take this one first. Yeah. I did not get the sights back on that one. We'll get him. We got him. J-Dog's in the house. What's up? Alright, we got 2. I always get turned around out here. Trying to find that other. The other one's not going to be far. He's right up here. I like it when I can get 2 or 3 out of a bunch. Makes the grind go faster. Make sure I reloaded that gun. I did. 300 all the way. Yeah, you're going to be using that 223 for this next competition. Let's leave that 300 in the shed, young man. Old Nick's the kind of guy that would use a 300 on the rabbit. If you let him. I make him hunt ethical. Kelly makes it a little easier on y'all. I make you do right. So, the raccoon dog hunt should be rather interesting, tell you the truth, because where's my damn feeder at? Oh my God, look at all them deer. It's going to be rather interesting, especially if you're hunting the watering zones, because some of those shots are going to be some very long shots. I'm mapping out how I want to approach this. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. That's not going to happen, but I'm going to try it. right gun means higher score. Dog, if you would. I hit a vital on that deer. Oh, yeah. He didn't go far. The to the right gun mean higher score comment. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. It does make a difference on the on your metal rating. It will affect the animal's rating on the metal. If you shoot the gold with the wrong gun, you're going to get a bronze or a silver out of it. Trophy score rating, it doesn't change. The deer is what it is. Trophy score stays the same, but it does affect. You shoot a diamond with the wrong gun, it's going to be a gold. It would be extremely difficult to do a competition where you done based upon the highest metal. There's a lot of golds get turned in. There's not much here. What are you? Are you a 2? No, you're a 1. You're a 1. I think a 2's back here. Nope, those. Bunch of damn does. We're gonna thin some of these does out. Too many does. Yep, competition is Friday. We thin some of them does out. There's too many of them. And every once in a while you have to do that. You have to thin a few out. Got to go bass fishing. Yeah, I like the bass fishing. Going back to the spot where I was at, yeah. I like the bass fishing. Wish that weather would do something. We're not going to count these does. And every once in a while I have to shoot a few out. To keep the game moving in the right direction. And every now and then I have to shoot a couple of ones out of a herd. But we don't want to do that very often, but we have to sometimes. Alright. one I want to shoot may be behind the post. Nope. A lot of ones right here. We're going to let that rotate out. Because they're all ones. We're going to let this one ride this time and go to the next one. Probably will bow hunt on Thursday. And then I'll have to evaluate where I'm at on getting ready to go on trip, what I'm going to do for the week I leave. I got a lot of stuff to get together. Everyday stuff. Let's see. There's one right there that's a 2. That's not a 2. That one in the back is a 1. He's almost a 2. We'll take the one we got. This weather right here could go somewhere as far as I'm concerned. Alright. I done messed that up. I accidentally give myself more kills than I had. But I corrected it. Old eyes. I don't see as good as I used to. The way I set this grind up is probably not the most efficient way to do it. But it's the first time I ever set one. That is a big boy in the back. That is a tall, tall rack. Pick your head up, son. I can't get a spot on him. God dog it. I may have to move him in order to get that spot that I want to get on that big old head back there. He's standing between too many does. If he's a 3, I'm going to move him. If he's not, I'm going to move him. It's a big old 2. We're going to shoot him first. He's not a 3, he's a 2. He was a 2. Does. He's a max weight, close to a max weight 2. That seemed like a better shot than what it's indicating. That deer ain't went down. I may have missed that deer. Surely I'm down there. Not, huh? The dog is on him. So I did draw blood. But he has not went down yet. He went down finally. That was a terrible shot. Yeah. Had grunt call. Yeah. Strikingly, if you ever hear one grunt in the wild, it sounds a lot like that. Like the call is intended. I've heard it once. That and a snort. Old buck out there mingling around a few does. Grazing around. And an old young spike infringed on his territory, and he gave him a grunt and a wheeze, or a snort rather. They wheeze too. Appreciate everybody that's come in to chat. Appreciate the folks watching in the background. We got a lot more watching in the background right now than we got chat. Y'all come on up and say hello while I pick up this deer that I made a terrible shot on. Probably the worst shot of the day. Don't help that I'm running into trees either. Terrible shot. But we got him. Make sure that's right here in a second. It is. Sort of slow. Getting one deer here or there out of a herd. I got two a couple times. Brian really hasn't got going because this is a big herd down here. Boy, look at all these deer. It looks like a convention going on down here. Watch them all be those. Ah. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's a shooter. That's not a shooter. That's a big boy there. That's a young buck. What are you in the back? You're a 2. Well, let's see what we can get. We're going to start out over here. We're going to shoot him right in the front shoulder. Big enough gun to get the job done. We'll say Gabriel. Welcome in. Get your head out of the way. I want to get this one right here if I can. God, jerked over. I tried. We will probably bow hunt on Thursday. I will pull up the Xbox account and we will do a little bow hunting. I need to get back on that. I had been working on that bow account pretty strong. Trying to get some spots set up where I can do some lives for y'all. But making enough cash to get enough lines and things to put up is a task when you bow hunt. I mean, yeah, I can sit up here and pluck them off all day long, 200-300 yards, but you bow hunt, you got to be a little bit more skillful, a little bit more patient. And it's a slower pace. I don't know if there's anything here. Nope. What time is it? It's not dark yet. All right. I am not really a grinder. We're basically doing this to earn a great one. You like to do this in the ranch? Reacher? I am not a fast-paced grinder. There's Dad Squad. There is a fast-paced grinder. There's a fast-paced grinder. If you have not watched Dad Squatch's channel, you need to go check it out. Especially if you enjoy the hunting game. Does, and more does. That's what's there. I'm thinking about doing some other games. I'm doing good. I've been busy. I turn you on there at night sometime when you got something going on. I don't say a whole lot. I'm usually working on something last minute, but I'm doing good. Good to see you. We're probably going to change the time. Dry. It's a dry hole. Let's change the time. I was looking at that. I've been kind of watching that game a little bit to see, what they do to it and what they're adding to it. It's a lot. It's something I'm interested in. Thought I might maybe get one of the Modern Warfare free games. I'm just looking here to see what we can do. I think he's got two. There's three out here we can shoot. All three of these deer right here are twos. I can tell by looking at them. I'll just give you an example. That's a two. See, he's smaller than the other two, so that's experience and know-how. Got some swamp dog. I seen that. That's something I'd be interested in. I think I shot over that deer. I think I shot over that deer. Yeah, it's a chore to keep. It's a chore to keep things interesting sometimes, because I mean sometimes you're doing certain things, games that you played a lot. I missed that deer. I thought I did. The weapon models, yeah. They had better weapons in the game. It would make that game a lot better, in my opinion. Warzone, yeah. That's what I've been looking at. I ain't very good at it. NASCAR. I had NASCAR 5 one time. Played it a little bit on the channel. It was fun. I need to get my police game fixed. Get it back in the rotation. I don't know. I ain't seen a whole lot of stuff coming out from any of the other gamers about Way of the Hunter, so I don't know if it's Way of the Hunter 2. This is a bunch of ones and a bunch of damn does. What is that standing right there? That's a one. Look at all these ones and does. I'm gonna let that ride, but I come back through here, and that's all that is. I'm gonna thin some of that out. Yeah, Fortnite, thought about that. I usually suck at those type of games. But my crowd would probably enjoy me screwing it up and dying. You think it's worth buying then? That's what I really want to know. I don't mind it being difficult. I'm going to try to get 2. I'm going to try to get this one, which I know is a 2, and then I'm going to try to rotate over. I'm usually not very good. I got to sneak this shot in there, though, the first shot. I absolutely do not mind difficult. At all. Oh, I'm sure I could play it. I'm not. Where'd that dog go? I lost the dog. Why are you standing there? No, I didn't get another one. My PC will not play. My PC will not play. Way of the Hunter 2. My graphics card's not big enough. It was, for Way of the Hunter 1, but this is on Engine 5. So I'm waiting on the Xbox release. If my Xbox will play it. And I can stream from my Xbox just fine. I've got a couple ways I can do that. So I'm not, hadn't been in no big rush because it ain't even come out yet. I don't mind the different hunting style and the difficulty of the game. I think it would be probably an interesting watch for some of my viewers that don't mind seeing me fall on my face sometimes. In fact, they get enjoyment out of it sometimes, I think. What is that? Is that a deer I didn't pick up? I guess it is. Okay. Well, I need to move this one. So let's do that now. We're going to get him a little excited here. Get him moving around a little bit, wank it out. See, I done opened myself up to a pretty clean shot. And I made a clean shot. He not going far. He's about done. All right. Well, I guess I shot 2 last time through. I only picked up 1. But the deer's still there, so we're going to go pick him up. You take thin some of the does out. Yeah, I shot 2 already. Walk right up on her. I think I beat it. It's an awful close shot. That'd be it. I'll thin some out on this rotation. I thinned 2 out. I had a couple of 1s and about 8 does out there, and I thinned a couple out. Let me go pick up these bodies here. 2 more for the grind. Fishing Planet gets a lot of views. I have a lot of success with that. Shit, I committed the wrong. Thought I come in the wrong gate. I didn't. I wish this fog could go somewhere. See, it's way too many does right here. So I'm gonna turn these bucks. I'm gonna try to shoot them too. And then I'm gonna try to get a doe. Can't get into it. It's a lot to it to learn. It's a lot more complicated on your rigs and which rod do I choose, which line works with which reel, and it is. Yeah, turn it off. So, deer, they didn't move much, did they? What a nice deer. Y'all even moving for me, or are you just standing out there? Oh, they're moving over to the left. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot these two right here to begin with. This shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't find. Oh, I pulled that last shot bad. Alright, let's see if I can get one of these does. Shot over. Shot over her. I played with controller. The controller is a little bit more difficult to manage. One shooting. My brother can't do it at all. I can't do that. Mouse. Those wasn't very good shots, folks. He uses the mouse. This must be the one I shot in the neck. Piss poor shots with this one. I went scouting for my raccoon dog. So yes, I will be trying to hunt. I have a tournament to do Saturday. I'm going to be doing the jug tournament for the Woke series. So I'm going to try to fit in a little hunting time in between the Woke tournament. I got a couple of nice raccoon dogs. Nothing spectacular, but I may get something spectacular while I'm hunting. So we'll see. I've had that happen before. To my members, you need to try to keep track of your dates. On when the hunt closes and when it opens. And I'm going to tell you why. Twice I have had members got the date wrong, jumped the gun, hunted where they supposed to hunt. And it happens. People get the dates confused. So that there's no... How do I handle that when that happens? I walked right by that deer. Up here. This is the first one I shot. This is going to be a long shot. Very nice animal. Because I closed the season on the hunt on the target species to prevent map stacking. When we have that scenario, once somebody accidentally hunts on the wrong date, I disqualify them from that particular competition because they have taken an animal off the map during the closed season, and I don't want I want to have parity. So need to keep track of your dates, and for future references, I will when I close the season, which is every time, and you jump the gun, then I have to disqualify you to make it fair for everybody. So, all right, I'm gonna thin a couple of these doe. There's a piebald doe right here. I'm gonna take her at a later time when it's a little. Look at all these does. This is ridiculous. I just shot her. She's going to go in the lodge. She will not count on the board. None of those will, but she's going to go in the lodge. There's my chat disconnected, but it is reconnected. All right, let's go pick up some bodies here. And this is what you have to do. You have to thin some of them out, because you get an overload of them and you don't get any spawns. So this will help. And it's also a money grab. Let's go find the piebald so we can put her in the lodge. I wouldn't have shot that deer had it been a buck. A trophy rating buck. Of gold or higher, I would have waited. But being she's a doe, and I'm going to pair her with a rare buck, I shot her before I could get her. Y'all let me know if chat is reconnected. Type something in. Jugging is not fishing, it's trapping. Well, I think I disagree with that. Trapping would indicate that you are trapping something in a cage. You're actually fishing, but you're using a hook and a weight and line, just like you would with a rod and reel, except it's on a jug. I don't think it's trapping. Different method of fishing, yes. Trapping, not so much. But that's just my opinion. I'm actually looking forward to the jug tournament. I don't think that I have ever watched a live jug tournament. So I'm looking forward to it. As soon as I get this deer, I'll check on my chat. It says it's reconnected. Here's the piebald that I said we were going to get, and we did. She's a hottie. We're going to taxiderm her. And go to the next spot. Let me type a message in here and see if this damn thing's working. We have got 9 people watching the stream, and we are got 150 checked it out. That's nice. Let's see. Let me check on my chat to make sure it's working. I'll type something in and see. Well, that's worked, so I guess it is. All right. Let's see on the next pass if that helped that feeder out. I'm going to have to fill these feeders up pretty quick. There's 1, 2 out here, and he's almost standing behind the doggone post where I can't get him. But I can get him. I don't think that's a doe behind him, so we're going to pop him. That's a dead deer. And we'll go get him. .30-06 does the job. This was a dad squat's suggestion on this rifle. The Odin scope that I'm using has a little bit more wobble. To it. Makes it a little hard to do follow-ups, but the zoom that you get out of it makes up for that. So I am a big fan of the Hyperion. We're at 550, folks, on the Commons. We are now $560 in. I'd like to see Ernie win 1-2. You boys better have your time in on the Fishing Planet because Ernie's been working on his for a while. Sure has. We've had to have a couple of meetings about some rods and reels to help him out a little bit to learning it, but he's getting it figured out. You guys need to do your missions on Fishing Planet. It will help you progress. Much quicker. And it also unlocks some rewards for some lures and things that really can make a difference. I don't know if this is accurate information, but I'm going to mention it anyway. And I'm going to mention it because it is fabulous news if it's true. I'm going to take a couple of these does out of this herd. I shot over that deer. I got to go figure out why I'm getting tired. That's 2 every day. Well, Ernie, are you sleeping well at night with your CPAP? Here's the buck. Oh shit, that was a diamond. Sure was. I clicked that too quick. Probably wouldn't have mounted him anyway. But that was definitely a diamond. So, we now have 5 diamonds. I'm glad I saw that. I got to slow down on that just a little bit. Alright, let's go get the doe. Are you sleeping good at night, Ernie? Things, you know, you're getting older, Ernie, you got some health issues, buddy. I'm not sure there's a whole lot can be done. I understand better than anyone how frustrating it is to want to do things that the old body won't let you do, though. There's a lot of things I can't do anymore. Thank you. I think that's the only one we shot. May not be. Maybe one more. Let's go see. Okay. I'm looking in the wrong area trying to go down here. I don't go down there. Hey, we got another diamond on the board. 5 diamonds in this round. Let me... Let me see something real quick. That was a 259, folks, and there's the diamond medal on that deer. So, all right. That is another reason why you want to use the right gun. Diamond is 255. That deer was 259. So. One doe. One dead doe. Take her out while I got time to do it. About time to change the time again. Let me go down here and pick her up, and we'll come right back and rotate it. We've had to shoot a few does today. I kind of figured that was coming because I had quite a few on the rotation last time. I did a little one night, not too much. Change the time. 1500 is the time. Probably want to start filling up feeders. Might as well get them as we go. Let's just get them. Get them done. We about down to 40% of babies, so we better let a little groceries to the can here. Thank goodness you can feel these remote. I hate to have to walk down there and feel every one. The guy that thought of that did us justice. Sure did. Now they're all feeding. Time's been changed. We'll grind a few more out. There's a bear running across there. Crap. That's a dog. I thought that was a bear running at me. That's my dog. What you doing way down there? You ain't supposed to be down there. You're supposed to be up here next to me. Let's see what we got. We got anything good? Oh yeah, we got a couple of nice ones. Couple of nice ones. What's this? That one right there is 187 to 220. Oh yeah, we got a couple of nice ones out here. Let's see what we can do. Can I get a triple? I believe I did. 2 down and 1 running. Running with a bullet in it. I did a much better transferring of the sights on that. Oh, Tim. All right. This is deer number 3 that I shot at on the run. He did not go far. And then there's going to be 2 laying back up here. And there they are. I got a triple. Aren't I special? $3. Added to the boat. I like that. Ride and go a lot faster if I can learn to get 3 at a time, right? I just got off work. Relaxing time. I understand that. Let me make sure I'm, yep, 5:53. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So, we'll let y'all vote. We'll let y'all decide. We're going to bow hunt Thursday. What should we bow hunt? This ought to be fun. And if anybody says rabbit, I'm timing you out. What should we hunt? Yaks. Rabbit. I knew Tim was going to be funny. Yaks is a good idea if I got the map. I may not have the map for that. That deer is standing right where I need to shoot. So let's move him. See y'all. If I have that map, that is the, which map is that? Trying to think what map it is. Yeah, we gotta move it. Let's zoom out for a second and try to find that 2. These are a bunch of 1s and a bunch of does. There was a bigger deer standing there, I thought. There he is. All right, I'm going to shoot this one right here first, and then I'm going to try to get a couple over. Because this map is right now overloaded with 1s and does. I don't think I hit that deer. I think I shot too far in front of it. We got the 2. If we get anything else. Elephant. No elephants in the game. Not yet, at least. All right, I went to, well, y'all debate on that. I went, if yaks, if I do have that map, I will hunt yaks. And that was the first request. But I went to talk about a video that I watched from Splinter. Where in the hell did that deer go? I watched a few of his videos down then. This morning I come across a thumbnail that he had put up a video about, he believes that there is going to be another EW game. I didn't watch the whole video. I watched enough of it to dope out what was kind of being said. And I'm hoping that we're going to be getting a new hunting game from EW. Now let me say this. Let's talk about, set aside Splinter's reasoning and talk about mine. We have had several things happen in the last year with EW. They have partnered. That's the first thing. Soon after the merger, the deer's right up here, dummy. This is the doe. After their mergers, they shut down the angler, which was not getting, which was not financially bringing in the money as he should. All right. So with that being said, they cleared the slate. Okay, no big deal. But they also announced that in November, they're shutting down the Hunter Classic, which made a lot of people sick. And really not happy with them. But further clearing out the closet, so to speak. That's 2 games that they have dropped in the past year. This game is 10 years old. As of the 2027, it will have its 10th year anniversary. The classic, Hunter Classic, was around 17 years, but I don't think Call of the Wild will be around 17 years. I think we possibly are going to get a new game. That's my reasons. When you start clearing out some of us, trimming the fat, start doing some things. You know, the EW has a very small team. They're not a big outfit. So it could be quite possible that they're building a new game and they had to cut some places to do the project. I think he may be on something. Now, whether it'll be a Call of the Wild 2.0, who knows? But something's coming. And look at all these ones. This is ridiculous. All right, I'm going to thin this bunch out a little bit. This will not count towards the grind, but it will help the numbers. I'm going to shoot this one first. I missed that deer. That was terrible. That was terrible. As soon as he throws off, I have to go patch chicken lot. Lost 4 chicks. That's not good. That was pitiful. Pitiful exchange of shooting there. So I do believe it's quite possible we will be getting a new hunting game. Yeah. One of the things that's been asked for was an Africa 2.0 map. There's already an African map on here, but they wanted a more of a bigger game animal African map. And I think one of the chief complaints that's been about doing that African map from the developers is on the current engine. Look at all these does, man. God, I can't believe how many does I got on this map. Yeah. It's been tossed around that the map that people really want for Africa is going to be tough to build on this engine. I don't know, maybe they're updating the engine. Who knows? I think something's going to. I will play this game long after development stops on it. I can assure you of that. Unless something comes along one of these days that really blows it out of the water, it will have my interest for a while. But I will say that I do hope, just hope, that we get dove hunting. I think dove hunting would be a nice add. And I'm thinking about a small park. Not a big map. Something about saw Sweden size. Maybe even a little smaller. With some fields on it, with some grain fields. You did good, old girl. And that's what I'm hoping for. Maybe some grain fields, some fast-paced, fast-paced dove hunting. Maybe some farm ponds. We used to hunt farm ponds when we were kids in dove season. They got to drink. Don't have to be anything big and spectacular. It would be nice if multiplayer would work on it. Get a bunch of folks out there doing little dove hunting. Multiplay with them. Bunch of birds flying around, fast-paced, shooting. Come in with a couple of new shotguns. I think that would be sweet. And I used to love dove hunting. Look at all these doves, man. This place is full of them. Here's a couple of twos. Let's do these first. Well, I shot under that deer. I said I did. I may have hit that joker square enough to get him down, because he dropped. Looked like I shot under it. Dove breast wrapped in bacon. Yes, sir. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to fry them. And, I wasn't a very good dove hunter. I could do it. The lack of mobility, raising my arms up and down freely, made it a challenge. I killed a few in my time, not too many. Shot it more than I killed, but I made it work, and it was fun. But I did later start loading shotgun shells, and the shells that we loaded vastly was improved what you bought at the store. Vastly. I load up pretty mean shotgun shell. 1 1/8 ounce shot. A lot more pellets. I had one of those old Lees. Loaded that joker 1 shell at a time. We're on the second trail of the buck here. That we shot, I think this is a buck, if I remember correctly. They all kind of run together. You have to shoot 50, 60. One thing about doing a grind, you're thinking about doing one of these, and you're thinking about trying, you got some DLCs and you're thinking about trying to put one of these together, but you're on limited money. Go out and make the money that you need to get your stands and your tents go put it together. That's a 2, so that will go on the board. You may go broke spending the money to do it, but you got to realize you're going to be killing a lot of deer. And in the process of that, you're going to make that money back. So, grind is an efficient way to make a buck. I can't remember when we started out today. I have to go back and look at the number. I think we were in the 530s, 6 rares and 4 diamonds. I think it's 534. We're up 556 and an additional diamond, so about 22 deer, plus the does that I thinned out. We probably killed 30. Ooh, that's a big boy. That's a max weight there. Possible max weight. We will shoot him first in case he is a diamond. I want to get a clean kill on him. Good night. I have a tendency to shoot high on follow-up shots. Yeah, we used to keep those birds quite a bit. Is this a diamond? No, he is not. 30-06 gets lung penetration, left and right lung, so you get really good penetration. Let's see if we can go track this. No blood? Now I know I shot that deer. At least I think I do. Maybe I did. Nope. I don't appear so. Follow-up shot stunk on that. Just wearing down, I guess. 5:30 every morning. Up and moving. Well, so you're up at 5:30, you're ready to rest by 2 o'clock. And in your shape, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good run. I've seen worse. Yeah, you've already been going for 8 hours before you ever get by 2 o'clock. Let's see. They leaving. It's a max weight. I want to see if I can't change his mind about leaving. Probably too far to hear me. I'm not going to shoot that deer on the run. That's max weight potential. That could be a diamond. Close to being a diamond. That doe's still standing there. He ain't moved a lick. If you're going to stand there, I'm going to shoot you. Did I get a heart shot? Let's go find out. I believe it did. That looked pretty good. Pretty close. Yes, sir. That's clean. That's a clean green bean right there, right through the old ticker. I will not be streaming the 5th through the 13th. I will be, well, actually the 5th through the 14th. I have some things coming up, so I will not be live September the 5th through the 14th. So, I invite you. There's a 2 minor and a 2 minor, I think, standing close together. Let's see if we can get them. Come right here. We got him. Didn't even get to stand that time. Just mowed him down. 30-06 is a very good rifle. There's one. Not very big, but he's one. Alright, I'm going to use the dog. The dog has already found the blood. So. Appreciate everybody coming in and joining me today. Had a good study of folks that I enjoy visiting with. Come in to chat. A couple of new folks come in and said hello. Gabriel, one of them. We have had a good stream today, a good grind. We're going to grind a little while longer. And we are up to 264 views. That's great. Listen, not because I'm going to get a check, not because I'm going to make any money, just the fact that, because I'm not even monetized, don't want to be monetized, and just the fact that 264 people want to come through here and see what I had going on today. That is an honor. That is an honor. Appreciate everybody that comes in on the other shows that I'm on, River Cats Tackle. We have a lot of fun over there. Get a little wild sometimes, but it's all in good fun. That is not the place to be if you have thin skin. I love to go up there and have a good time and visit, cut up a little bit. Sometimes we cut up a lot of bit. Miss Stephanie and John have been really good to me. Ooh, crap, I like got run over by a deer. They always make sure they include me in things, so I always feel welcome. So it's good to have folks who want you around. That's what river cat's tackle is. I had to run a long way for this sow. You kind of died rough, did you, son? Head down in, horn stuck down in the ground. 2 more. Bryce laughing. Yeah. $558 kills on the comments. What time is it? Time change time. We got a little time left. We're gonna get up here and change time. Make another pass or two. I will be going to CatCon. So whoever's going to CatCon, I will be there to. If I hadn't met you, shake your hand, come up, say hi. You might have to tell me who the hell you are. But I'll be there. Did I change the time? Yeah, I did. Okay, we got a few at the feeder. It's gonna be time to feed these hungry sons of a guns again. Does. There's a 1. Ain't much at this feeder. We'll shoot a doe. Get her out of the herd. There's nothing wrong with shooting does. It does not affect your grind. It's not going to mess your grind up. Some people say, oh, I've heard that before. Right. I'm gonna have to pick up some ammo. I'm getting a little low. I bought 250, 300 rounds. I wanted to make sure I was gonna stick with this rifle. Hell, they're right here in the woods. Let me buy some real quick. .30-06 polymers is what we need. And there they are. Not soft polymers. They're more expensive. I'm gonna stock back up 300 rounds. That's where we're gonna stop right there. All right. Theoretically, people that's trying to start a grind that's new to the game, I don't have that gun. You don't have to have this gun. 243, until you can get a better gun, will work just fine. You do not have to have it. You may have to shoot a little cleaner, be a little more patient, but it works out. That sounds good, Ernie. We have a 2 in the field. We have a 2. Well, hell, they just now coming in. Bunch of ones coming in. All right, let me shoot this 2. Night. I'm not going to shoot them ones. I'm going to leave them for a minute. Take the one we get. It's early in the rotation, so no need in crowding it out. My wife made some stuff yesterday or Sunday that we've been eating on the last 2 days. She made some chicken thighs. I bought a bunch of chicken thighs from Sam's on sale. We had a bunch of them too. Trying to eat the last of them up yesterday. She made some chicken with some green mushroom soup. I believe she put a little cream cheese in it. And then she cooked some potatoes and some bell peppers in the oven. Right now we've been trying to stay away from the lettuce because of the bugs that's going around. But I tried some Parmesan green beans. Have them at the grocery store. They're in the frozen section. If you like good green beans, you like a little fried Parmesan on them, not too high in calorie, you ought to get your bag, try them. I would recommend them. I don't think I added that last deer, so I'll have to do that. There's a 1, I mean a 2 and a 2. These 2 deer standing together are 2s, so we're gonna try to delete 1. I shot to the right. I got him, shot him in the back of the head. Tried to figure out dinner for myself. Yeah. We're going to, I think I got that second deer. I hope I got that second deer. We bought some roast beef. Gravy ready to go. It's pretty good stuff. Hormel makes it. We're going to eat that tonight. What I've got, yeah, I got him. I got him in the back of the head. Just so you know, I know what I'm talking about. Perfect. All right, let's add 3. We forgot to add 1. Gonna have that and some mashed potatoes. And some fried okra. Don't that sound good? Fried beef, probably eat crab leg. I started once to ask him the other night, talking about old Brian. His ears perked up just then. How the hell he never did eat all that seafood, shrimps, crab legs, all that stuff he goes gets from them fine shops that they got up there for seafood. But boy, I don't ever see him eat any fish. And then it dawned on me, hell, he don't fish. Why he don't eat fish? Probably too cheap to buy it. That's why he don't eat fish. I'm going to guesstimate that that's a 2 standing back there. I'm going to try to get 3 deer out of this bunch. It's going to be tough. I got bloated. Rotisserie chicken. Off the bone gravy and ramen noodles. That's something I would probably like. I like ramen noodles. They don't like me. Yeah. I don't think I got that here. But we're gonna go look. Nope. Crab legs tomorrow. Trying to cook for 4 people. Yeah. I can see how that would be painstaking. What somebody wants. When you got everybody wanting different things. You best take your tail to that kitchen and fix your own. I ain't fixing 4 separate meals. That'd be my motto. That's a 1. That's a 2. We're going to take the 2 out of the herd. I got enough of him. He ain't going far. And splat. You're done. Yeah. Yeah. I believe you be cooking your own meal. That's a typo. That's supposed to be 563, Crowley. We are at 574. We are only 26 away from 600. Probably won't get that today. Dead fish, now you can't tap. Yeah. I have a steady supply of catfish. That I get. Oh my God, look at the rack on that dude. That's some tall racks there, boy. There's one standing behind him. It might be bigger. But I can't tell. Right there. I'm going to move these. There is a big boy back here, probably max weight. And I can't get a good look at it. So I'm going to move it. He's standing behind the buck and over the shoulder. There's two big boys here. All right, let's get these called in just a little bit more. Look at the size of this joker. Whew. That's not quite max weight. That one ain't either, but they're nice deer. Let's see if we can get a few of them, shall we? That something got moved. I think that deer moved right when I pulled the trigger. I don't think I got a hooting owl out of that. I didn't. It's a good thing that that rotation will be there, because I messed that up. I'll check on that in a minute. That was not my finest moment there. Dadgummit. I'm going to try to get this one right here. I got to slip this in. Anyway, I have a steady supply of catfish. And I tell you how I get them. I'm fixing to give you a fishing tip. Are you ready? Tip number 1. You must have the right bait. What is the right bait? $20 bill is the right bait. Tip number 2. You must, or you can, tie your cell phone to the end of a fishing line and reel it in. Pick it up. Look up DoorDash. Go to DoorDash. Take that $20 bill out of your pocket and catch you some catfish. That's the way I catch mine. Cleaned, filleted, cooked. $20 bill. Doesn't matter if it's old bait or fresh bait. Still works the same. I buy mine in like I don't know, 15, 18 fillet batch. Then I freeze them. And then the trick is putting them in an air fryer. Bunch of those and a one. Bunch of those and a one. Air fryer works good for reviving fish. Take a completely frozen fillet and put it in there. 2 minutes, you're ready to go. Comes out nice and crisp. Big boy got his head down. Max weight. We want him potential diamond. There's a dead deer. There's a dead deer. Oh, shot behind him. We got the one we wanted though. Is he a diamond? Probably not. 218. Big nice rack though. Look at that joker. $265 kills on the common for a grand total of 576 kills rather, for a grand total. We are approaching that mark. How many will it take? Anybody want to make a guess? How many kills will it take before we spawn the great one? Will it be less than 1,000? Will it be 1,200, 1,500? What will it be? Eventually, it's going to happen. We had to do a little thinning out of the herd there, I hope. I hate them tough ass shots like that. I would never take that shot if we weren't grinding. Never. And that's because I think I shot 3 damn times and didn't get nothing. Because of the poor angles. That's the shot I'd never take hunting. We was just doing a show on hunting. That was pitiful. What we got down here? Nada. I didn't think I saw anything. I never can get out of these damn tents. Well, I did not ask that question based upon knowledge for myself. I know about what it's going to take. I want to see what everybody else thought. I agree. It will probably be close to 1,000 kills. No doubt about that. I would be mortally shocked if we got one. I'm going to buy a few shells while I'm here. If we got one before 1,000 kills. It happens now, don't get me wrong. I overlooked the damn 30-06 shit. Hell no, I'm in the wrong spot, Troy. Get it together. But I would be mortally shocked if we got one for 1,000 kills. I really would be. I'm going to get about 2 boxes here. I'm going to fill up feeders real quick. Now, I do agree with the 1 to 3,000 analogy. While others may push past 5 and 8, I have seen some go to 5 on some species, but never on a whitetail have I saw. Ernie says, I have never grinded for a animal. Yeah. This is not something, this is the first time I've ever done one too. And I've enjoyed it. It's okay. Is it what I like? Is it something I'll do a lot? Probably not. There are a couple of species that I would like to get a great one in. This is the most efficient. Really, unless you just do a lot of hunting and you spawn one, which can happen, this is really the way to get one. Is it something I would be drooling to do it again soon? Probably not. But it does put on a good show. And when you're doing content creating for an audience, you have to consider those things of what people are enjoying watching. Did I get them all? I think I did. Yeah. This down here as I've affectionately referred to this as Steve Adams Island. Why do I call it Steve Adams Island? Well, Steve's from Mississippi. And I saw this and wanted to name it something because it is a unique place here. There are no deer on this map right here in this section of the map. Hogs, gators, and fox. And you can see I've got this thing really set up tight. In fact, I'm going to go down here now that we're pretty much done grinding to Steve Adams Island, and I'm going to put me a tent down there where I can fast trap. Because we might do a little hog hunting on Steve Adams Island one of these days. He might take us a handgun down there and see if we can do a little hog hunting. I'm going to run down here and drop me over here at the boat, and I'm going to run down here and drop me a tent down here. Set something up here for y'all to watch in the future. Kind of a unique spot. There's no deer here, plenty of alligators, hogs, and there's a few fox down here. And I've got stands set up all over this island down here. There is a bunch of feeding zones and resting zones here. We're going to run down here and get in the boat. Something Brian B. hadn't done in a long time. And we're going to sail across Steve Adams Island and leave a tent behind. I think I can leave a tent. I may not. I may have too many tents set up for the grind. We're about to find out. I think I got a little bit of money. I think I'll put a hog feeder out while I'm down here. There's my chariot up here. We are now on Steve Adams Island. There is a stand right here. I am going to find a place to put me a hog feeder down. Resting zone here at 20. I heard his boat's dry rotted. Yeah. 1,700 is when these hogs eat. I'm going to run down right here and see. I think I'll put a hog feeder right here in amongst of these zones here. I think that's what I want to do. Maybe not right here. Let's see, what is this? Gray fox. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to see what's right here. See if this is good feeder territory. There's a fox. Right there he is running. No deer on this part of it. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to look for a nice clearing that I can put a feeder up. We're going to install that today. Now this may be a pretty good spot to put one right here. Wild hog, how far are you from where I'm at? You're way over there. What is this? There's a stand right here. I'm going to see if I can see this spot from this stand. No. All right, let's go on with the original plan here. Gator up here. I might ought to get that gun out. If I ain't careful, I may end up gator bait. That water too deep for me to cross? We're about to find out. Don't look like it. It's probably not the thing to be doing. As a hog. There's some hogs. This looks like a pretty good spot, boys and girls, to put one down at. Now if I can find a suitable tree. Back is to the wind. I think we're going to try to put one down here. I don't know if it's going to let me. I may already be maxed out. Yeah, I'm maxed out. I was afraid of that. All right. Well, let's go. We're going to have a little bonus time today. I'm going to go for about another 15 minutes. I'm going to go up here and see if we can't get a pig. I'm going to go get a handgun. See if we can't get a bonus piggy. Shit. I may not have to wait. We're going to go up here and see if we can't stand a few minutes, wait on a hog to come by. Something ought to come out through here. This is a pretty good looking spot. I'd like to be able to cut that tree down right there. Get it out of the way. We have a chance to see a fox or a gator. We're only going to do this for a few minutes. But we're going to do it a few minutes. You cannot put but 16 tents down. And you cannot put so many feeders up. And I maxed out on that because I got the grind going. But there's plenty of zones right here. We really don't have to have it on this island. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're getting close to winding it down. I just want to see what we could see up here. Hadn't been here in a while. Look, I want to tell you. Let's bust us the gator, shall we? If he'll cooperate. Did we get him? I don't think so. I don't think so. Got to shoot them on top of the head when they're in the water like that. We'll give it a minute. He'll come back up. No, we did not get him. This tree stand here, I set this one up overlooking this bay right here. This water's real shallow right here. And I set that up to do a bow hunt for a gator or a handgun hunt. And I hadn't done it yet. That stand has probably been there a year. Just hadn't got around doing it yet. Oh, listen to the noise outside that door. Kids must be getting home from school. Let's run down here and go look at that stand. Just so I can show y'all what it looks like. Where's that marker at? There it is. Once Ball Island pretty much cut off from the mainland up there, as you can see, it is. As you see, it's got a lot of zones on it. Think there ain't a bunch of zones on this island? I mean, look at it. Everywhere. $13 likes. Thank you very much. 324 views today already. That number will go up. It's a growing. We're going to go climb in this stand. Just for a few minutes in glass for an alligator. I'll put this here. Dog rally. There's one around somewhere. That dog's pitched too big to fit. See if I see. He might be out of the water. But he will surface. Dog knows he's there, but I don't see him. Oh, look. Looky. That is a 7, very hard. That is a big boy. That is a dead boy. And that if I got enough of him, that should. I think there's one right here. There is. Look. There was. Shot him right between the eyes. He gonna float up here. And I'm gonna let him. That's what that dog was looking at. Did I not get that? How did I miss that? Oh shit. Well, I'll tell you how I missed it. My gun zeroed 328. Well, that's a dumb move. Alright, let's... Well, doggone it, Troy. Well, that was a dumb move. Oh, look. Oh, my God, I won't be shooting that. Folks, that is a 9 legendary gray fox. And I do not have the correct gun for it. But we will have a video out of that. I will make a little story out of that. We will kill that gray fox with the correct gun, which will probably be a diamond. Unless it's a troll. I may go drink me a little bit of rum later and come back kill me a big old gray fox. 1817 is when he came through. Where are you headed? You are right here. So you were headed left. Right there you were. Is there a zone here that I missed? Quite possibly. See, now that made it worth a trip to come up here. Had I not come up here, I would have never known that joker was there. Now I've got a diamond gray fox I can hunt. I will come back with the appropriate gun. Look here. Big old pig. Little hole going. I hear something thrashing. I don't see it though. What am I missing here? Y'all hear that thrashing noise? I hear the doggone thing. I just don't see it. It's not under me. Very odd. Very odd. Alright. I'm just going to go back to the house here. And I'm going to see if I can't get that doggone fox. I have a feeling he was probably headed somewhere in here. He was right here. He was walking this way, so we're going to we're going to get a 223 rifle and go make a video out of that. That's going to be a diamond. Either tonight or tomorrow. But I am going to go get that diamond. I'm going to I'm going to change my loadout. So that I'm ready to go. Change my loadout real quick. Somebody left the checkers out. I'm going to use the competition setup. So I've got rigged up for the competition. We're not going to use the night visions. Okay. I'm going to grab one other item here before I quit today. I'll take this mouth call with me because I am not a fan of this, a big fan of this electronic call. Let me tell you something, real quick for my members, a tip. Members, a tip. If you haven't figured it out by now. But the loadout for your raccoon dog, the mouth call, which is this call right here, is not, I repeat, is not listed for the raccoon dog. It does not include raccoon dog. It does on the Fox Pro, which is weird. I do not see raccoon dog on this doggone predator call. I do see gray fox on here, but I do not see raccoon dog on this call. Doesn't mean it doesn't work, but it is not listed. That may mean it's not effective. However, if you look at this, raccoon dog is listed on here, but it is not on this map, so it will not show. But when you go to COUNTUIING, it is on the call list. Now, does the mouth call work for raccoon dog that it's just not listed? I don't know. But I thought that was interesting. It is the same sound, but it is not listed. Maybe one of y'all can figure that out. All right. We are 576 kills into the grind. We're approaching that 600 mark. I'm going to close it out there today. God bless you. And thank you for being a part of Real and Virtual Outdoors. And I will see you very, very soon. If you're looking for the video, I'm going to go get that legendary sometime. I'll see you in chat. God bless.
Chrome on my chair, rust on my truck out back, scuffed up boots in the corner, and a Bible on the dash. Neighbors mow my yard, kids take the trash to the street, but I still stack my own dishes. I can't stand on my feet, but I'm still standing tall. I got wheels to travel, but my grit does the driving. On this rough road, but I'm still striving. Got scars on my hands, lines on my face. It ain't been easy, but it's been a good life anyway. Yeah, it's been a good life anyway. Doctor said, slow down. Life said, catch up if you can. So I learned to dance, sitting down. I've loved, I've lost, laid a few good friends in the ground, but every time I thought I was finished, something in me turned it around. I got wheels to travel, but my grit does the driving. only see what's gone. I just thank the Lord for letting me keep rolling strong. I got wheels to travel, but my grit does the driving. On this rough road, but I'm still striving. Got scars on my hands, lines on my face. It ain't been easy, but it's been a good life anyway. Yeah, it's been a good life.